much has changed since slavery, and you're still expected to save on a daily. Men's desperation led to genital mutilation, and life is tough, and we don't congratulate you enough. Now, for me, in school, we're kind of taught that men and women are equal, but we shouldn't spend time in the kitchen, because a lot of people believe that women should make sure that their men have their food every night. I don't know who agrees with that, because I don't, and I don't agree with it. And a lot of these women in Africa, they're basically born to serve a man. They're born to cook, to clean. They don't have opportunities that we have. They're not able to get an education or even have a period pad. They're just expected to slave for a man. And I want to give you a story about myself. I was brought up in foster care, and I've been in different foster homes and different parents. And with those homes, I was abused quite a number of times. And in terms of abuse, I mean sexual abuse. Now, for me, that affected me a lot. I was depressed, very suicidal. And I know for a fact that if I was in Africa, it would have been a lot worse. It would have been a lot worse, because my mum had a mental illness, and if I was in Africa, there wouldn't be social services to help me out. I'd probably have to go to my grandma and do hard labour and be sweeping the compound every day. I'm actually lucky, and even though I can say that my life hadn't been that easy, I'm actually lucky that whatever happened to me happened in this country and not in other countries. And also the fact that we've always continued to fight. Everyone's always continued to fight. In 2016, we had a march for Black Lives Matter, same as in 1963, how they had a march for black people. And it's like we're still continuing to fight, even though it's been years and years and years, and we're still fighting. And it seems like we're fighting a losing battle already. But the fact that we're still fighting definitely means something. And from our ancestors, they've passed us some kind of blood that contains resilience and strength. That's why we continue to fight. And to move on to my final paragraph, to my African parents, I'm sorry. You were not given the resources to grow and nurture. The future of your kids' lives is dependent on if they survive this torture. And I know you only want change for your sons and daughters, so change is what we'll give you. This small difference gives us the ability to push through. Now, I remember when I was younger, and some of the kids in here might do the same, I used to play a game where I used to think that the floor was lava, and I had to jump from like chair to table to avoid the lava, otherwise I wouldn't die. Who else has played that game? Anyone? Yeah, I used to love playing that game. And obviously that game isn't supposed to be designed to I'm not supposed to critically analyse it, but I'm going to. So you have a starting point, and that's life, that's our life. We have a starting point in life. And then we continue to change. So you change schools, or you change friends, for me, change parents, and we're continuing to change. But when you play the game, you change, you step onto a chair, but then you're already safe. So why are you stepping onto another chair? But that's because you're comfortable with that chair already, and you want to experience something different. You want something more challenging. And for a lot of people, they're not able to achieve their greatness because they don't want to change. They want to remain comfortable where they are. They want to remain stagnant and stand still wherever they are. And that's why a lot of people don't reach their full potential. And for me, I can speak about change, but I don't think anyone can speak about change better than my mentor. So I'm going to call him out and get him to speak to you about change.